ভীষণ কম আজকে ঈশ্বরে জাগো লাইভ হয়ে গেছে লাইভ A very good evening to all of you who have joined from India. To all others from different parts, a good morning or good afternoon. We have a few members already here. Indira Priyadarshini is here. Ayush Sharma is here. Anybody can speak in English. I don't know your name. Then Sam, Raj, and Chenna, of course, I have met you earlier also. Pavani is there. Surya Beads World. And of course, we have Mr. Raghav Reddy, whom I've met before, Shankar Prasad, whom I've met before. Welcome to all of you. Today's live session is open to everybody. It is not, we have Hajira, we have Basavaraj, we have Sanjay and Eddie Lahari. All these people are, okay, I don't know if your name is Srinivas E. All of you are welcome. Today's session is on spoken English. Now, there are many messages which tell me that I understand English. I can read English, I can write English, but I cannot speak even a single sentence. There are others who send me messages in Hindi and Telugu and Bengali. Of course, I can read these, and many other languages which I cannot read. Therefore, the problem is that even if you know very good English, unless you practice speaking, you will not get fluency, confidence in speaking. Now, more members are joining. I'm not reading out all your names, but I welcome each one of you. We started with some live sessions for special members. That will continue for a long time because we have a set syllabus there, and that will continue. We have some sessions for the primary members also. There, each day we shall take up some topic. Now, for people who have not taken a membership, there is no problem. I have made almost 300 videos for all of you, and I will continue to make many videos. But if you want to participate in the growth of the channel, if you want to follow the rules laid down by YouTube, then you can always join as member if you can afford it. I'm not saying it is compulsory, because wonderful videos for learning speaking are already uploaded there. Now, today, what I'm going to tell you is that before you start speaking, you need to use the language for thinking. Most of us think that it is very essential for us to start speaking immediately. As Ayush Sharma has rightly said, speaking is paramount. Paramount is most important. We have somebody from Sri Lanka, Jashodharan, welcome to you. Then somebody from Bihar, Gajendra Rai, welcome to you. I welcome all of you. It's wonderful to have all of you here. Light of Islamic Knowledge, good evening. Vlog Creator, good evening. Amruta Daisy, Uttam Rana. I might have missed out many names, because if I read out your names, you will not get any ideas of what you're supposed to do. So in this session, what you need to do, Divya from Kerala, nice to meet you, and all of you others who are here. I will certainly do a video on how to face an interview. Already there are 2 videos on interview which you can watch, Vijayasree. Please search in the channel. Now, before we start talking about how you should practice speaking, today you can't speak out as I'm speaking, but you can write in the chat box what I'm telling you to, because that needs that you have to think. Once you start thinking in English, then you find speaking becomes easy. You think and you write, then you read that sentence to yourself or read all the comments which we are getting here, where, people are giving various ideas. They are wishing me good evening and they are asking me if I'm doing well. Zakir, thank you. I'm fine. As you can see on the video on your screen, that I'm feeling fine now. Let me tell you how we should practice. Now we are in a special occasion. I chose today's date for a live session for everybody because all over India, those of you who are in India, we are celebrating a festival which is 10 days long. And this festival is not necessarily limited to only one group. In India, we don't have festivals for a single religious group. We have festivals which are celebrated by everybody, whichever festival it is. So when we talk about Navaratri, Navaratri is 9 nights, celebrated in a huge way in the west of the country. Then we have in the south, from where I'm speaking to you, Hyderabad, we have another variety of celebration. In this state, Telangana, it's called Bommalakolu. That is, they arrange dolls and they play. So when we have a special occasion, we can speak about it. That is one excellent practice of speaking. So today, all of you who have joined, we have about 80 to 90 members already. Each of you think of your own favorite festival and then start putting it in the chat box. Now, all of you are saying that you're very happy. I'm also very happy to see all of you. But please remember that here is a practical session for spoken English. I'm going to speak to you about this festival, which is a special occasion. I will spend about 10 minutes speaking about it. Once I finish speaking, 10 minutes, you please listen. Once I finish speaking, then you can go on to your part, and that is to write about what you think. When we have a special occasion, you start by speaking that during this time in India, we have a pan Indian festival. Pan Indian means celebrated all over India. In the north, the culmination of this festival is Ram Leela. Leela means play, where drama of the life of Sri Ram is shown. And on the last day, that is Dasera, some effigies are burnt. Effigy is a model which is made of grass, etc., to burn the evil, to burn all our negatives. We have jealousy, we have pride, we have, so many other negatives. We have desires. Everything gets burnt in that fire and everybody gets purified. In the east, we have Durga Puja. That is a great festival where everybody is celebrating. Unlike other parts of India, like the West, where this festival implies that you fast, you don't eat, and then you celebrate. Whereas in the East, especially in West Bengal, you have eating as a very important part of this festival. How much and what offerings you can give to the Devi. Now let us go to the background of what this festival is. When we tell young girls that they should be self-confident, very often I remember girls telling me that we have no support. Therefore, I cannot become self confident. Everybody tells me that you are a girl, so you are lesser. This festival is for the divine feminine. This festival is for people who want to know the power of the feminine, the woman, in the form of the goddess or Shakti. The goddess comes and destroys all the evil which could not be destroyed by others, because these evil persons had got lots of boons. Boon is a blessing, BOON. So when you have a boon, said nobody can kill me. So there is one evil person called Rakta Bija. Whenever you cut his head or cut some part of his body, with each drop of blood, a new demon comes out, a new evil comes out. That is how in human life it also happens. If we do one wrong thing, then 100 wrong things come from that one. Suppose the first day a thief goes to steal, he feels very scared. But after a year or two of experience of stealing, he steals a lot. And that is evil. So, where evil becomes terrible, then you have somebody who's hiding in the form of a buffalo, Mahishasura. In this way, everything is being killed, all the negatives are being destroyed. So, when we teach our young girls that you have the power to object to evil and to destroy evil, then you will find that you are becoming self confident. There are many ways of celebrating this festival. One of the ways is chanting a book that is called Durga Saptashati. Saptashati means 700. That is Sanskrit. 700 verses are there to the goddess. It tells the story of how the goddess kills everybody. Because somebody who's suffering a lot comes to the holy person, to the rishi, and says, "Can you tell me why we feel so sad? Why we feel depressed? How to become better?" Everybody is asking that. You find everybody going to a psychiatrist saying, "I have so much depression." Now, if you have so much depression, no problem. You need not go to a psychiatrist only. You can also go to these improving texts. And when you read a text and when you talk about it, your English is going to improve. So now, what I want all of you to do is to think of a favorite festival, whether you're from Sri Lanka or Pakistan or Nepal or Bangladesh. Many are there from Qatar and other places. Some Indians who are staying abroad, even in Canada, USA, UK. Somebody told me I cannot attend because of time difference. That is why I'm keeping it in the evening at 8 o'clock, because that's a decent time in different parts of the world. So choose what you want to do, choose what you want to say, and write it in the chat box, which I can read out aloud. That will be a wonderful practice for all of you. Just by saying that you want to practice, and especially if you want to practice uh, with others, then you will find that you are not improving at all. I'll give you a simple example. Although I teach English, my mother, who passed away about 30 years back at a very young age, she wanted to learn English when she was, guiding us as students. She used to help us with our homework. She wanted to learn good English. But she found that by joining a course for 1 year, she couldn't open her mouth, because in a group of 10 people or 20 people, nobody speaks, only one or two people speak. So the best way to learn, Zakir, is not only to practice with others, but to practice on your own. Like we play solitaire or like we play chess, once this side and once that side. You play like that. I have given you many videos on conversation. So you take one role, speak, then move here, take another role and speak. Speak to yourself, record yourself if you want, and listen to it. Now, this is very important. Now, Lakshmi says, my favorite festival is Pongal. That's wonderful. That comes in January. It is the harvest festival, and that is great. So, you can also write about it. You know, in Tamil Nadu, where you belong, Pongal is a great festival. In Andhra Pradesh, also, it is a festival which is celebrated for many days. Now, in different parts, we might have different ways of celebration. So you can give a few details. Good morning to all of you who are here, and tell me that, Dasara is celebrated in Mysore. Yes, the Dasara festival. This time it was inaugurated by the Booker Prize winner. And you see how national integration is there? The person who inaugurated is not a Hindu, but she was invited to inaugurate. That is the greatness of our festivals. We celebrate with everybody. Now, Anuradha says, my favorite festival is Diwali. That's wonderful. Diwali is just a few days away. As soon as this moon is finished, the next dark moon comes. That is Diwali. Great festival also celebrated everywhere. Just like in different parts of the world, fireworks are used for different occasions. Here in India, we use the fireworks for Diwali. I have heard that in the US, on 4th of July, which is their Independence Day, we have a great festival, and there are fireworks, Independence Day. Now, in our state, that is Telangana, we have a wonderful flower festival also now called Batkamma. If you go to Google and search, you will find what a beautiful festival there is. Now, Chenna says that they have the Habba festival also, Nada Habba festival. Wonderful. Please tell us more about it. Durga Puja, somebody has said, I don't remember the name, that Durga Saptashati is also called Chandi. Yes, Chandi is one of the names of the power of Mother Goddess. So we also say Chandi. Now we have somebody saying that Holi is my favorite festival. Onam, we recently had Onam. Onam and Vishu, these are all the celebrations of a beginning, new beginning. These are wonderful festivals also. Somebody says Durga Puja is a favorite festival. Many of the festivals have one religious point, and they also have one social point. Meeting people, talking to people, helping those who are poor. If you come to Hyderabad, you will find during Ramzan, people buy hundreds of pieces of cloth, same dress, and distribute it to the poor people. In all festivals, we try to help those who are very poor. So, any festival which you want, you can talk about. Now, we have a long comment, where we have from auspicious, from fourth day, from Shashti, that is sixth day, to Dashami, and in the family. Then we also have another one. Diwali makes our family come together and celebrate as a joyful festival with our kids. Children enjoy Diwali because of the crackers. The elders also enjoy different kinds of games. Somebody has said that, that's a wonderful comment. Anybody can speak in English. I don't know your name, but if I spoke English fluently, that time I would feel that it is a festival. I congratulate you for that excellent comment. Yes, festival is something which we feel happy about. So if you feel the festival which you want is your ability to speak English, I hope that you will speak English soon. There are already about 300 videos on the channel. Listen to one video per day. If you feel like listening to it 3, 4 times, listen to it. Then write a comment that practices your English. Then, whatever you have heard in the channel, speak about it loudly to yourself. What is it that you heard in that video? This I've been telling all of you in your comments. Whenever a comment comes, I try to answer them as swiftly as possible. But I have limitations of time. YouTube is not the only thing which I have to devote my time to. I have many other things to do. Somebody has asked me which is my favorite festival. Anytime I see anybody feeling happy, that is my best festival. If my student is happy, that is a festival for me. Anybody celebrates any festival in any part of the world, I feel is my festival and I enjoy it. So I'm not talking about a favorite festival here. I'm only mentioning a festival because today I started the live class for everybody, and that is why I'm trying to tell you this. Now, I have given you many ideas on the festivals. Now, can you tell me? We have Jan Prabhakar Menon giving a good comment where we have this day Lord Rama returns to Ayodhya after 14 years of life in the forest. Shop streets are decorated with lights and lamps. See, that is the beginning of your spoken English. Now, when you start speaking about anything, your own birthday is a great celebration, a great festival. A marriage in the family is a great festival. Start speaking about them in the, uh, you know, to yourself first, to your friends, then and slowly. Don't worry about making mistakes. Eid Mubarak. Eid is a great festival. We celebrate and we say Eid Mubarak. It's a wonderful festival, and we meet friends and, we exchange greetings, we exchange sweets, and we have a wonderful time. I remember from childhood as we were growing up, because Hyderabad has a lot of culture, Islamic culture. We call it as tehzeeb. So we use a lot of Urdu here, Dakkani Urdu. And therefore, when we say Eid Mubarak, that beautiful smile comes and all of us celebrate together. We also have, each, we have Anuradha saying that each festival has a religious and scientific reason. Excellent. Now, talk about the religious and scientific reason of the festivals. See how many ideas you're getting? Uh, Now we have Abdul, who's saying that 3 years back I had seen your impact video where you suggested, okay, the comment has gone off. Practicing English for an hour daily. I did so and I have improved a lot, especially by my speaking, but I still have problems in writing. Now, impact videos, many of you have seen. Those were only open air lectures where actual students were there and I was lecturing. I didn't know they would go for YouTube. Nobody told me that there is something like YouTube where it will be there. Then I started meeting people on the road whom I didn't know. They would say, "Good morning, madam. Good evening, madam. You are on YouTube." I said, "What is this YouTube?" So, those are lectures which are very general. Now, after 15 years of millions of people literally telling me, those videos have millions of views. I started this channel. I didn't want to start, but I started for all of you. But unfortunately, I don't have the way in which I want to capture all of you and get you to see the videos. These videos which I'm putting on this channel, Sumita Roy's English Classroom, are videos which are excellent. Everybody can learn English from them. Not one or two videos. I did classes in IIT Kanpur, I did classes here, there, everywhere. Those are just simple lectures. They are not a classroom to teach you. Therefore, if you have watched those videos, I'm very happy that you have watched them. But if you really want to learn in a systematic manner, go to the writing videos. There are videos which are there. I think I have to now show it to you because you keep asking me. Now, you see, I don't know if you can see this. This is Sumita Roy's English classroom. If I put it up, you can't see the because the light is falling on it. Now, here on top, you will find it says video, it says playlist, it says podcast, it says live, etc. So when you go to those, when you press playlist, you will find in the playlist speaking, writing, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, all separate playlists are there. So if you have a problem with writing, go to those playlists. Then you will find that you are getting benefited. Now, comments come to me, I answer the comment. The same comment comes, now the channel is more than 1 year and about 2 months old. So, in 1 year and 2 months, in 14 months, I might have replied to the same kind of comment 20, 30, 40 times. You can imagine, as a teacher, I shouldn't get impatient, but I may get impatient sometimes. Therefore, I want you to start looking at all the buttons that are there on your mobile so that you don't miss out anything. A live session comes, it comes in post. Today, at first, somebody who joined asked me, how will I become live? You don't have to become live. You have to just press that link and you will become live, because at 8, I would start the session. Obviously, you will become live. Uh, Now, in case you have a problem in any one aspect, somebody says, somebody writes many sentences, but they make mistakes. Then they say, Madam, please correct. Now, if I have to answer 200 comments in 1 hour, because I can spare 1 hour, then can you imagine me correcting 200 sentences which are wrong English? I think no human being can do it. AI can do it, but AI is not always right. Please remember, AI is still in a developing phase today. So sometimes AI is perfectly right, sometimes it may not be right. Therefore, a human teacher has a different thing. If you tell me something, I give you an emotional response. Somebody tells me that, Madam, I have practiced for 6 months, I did not learn, I'm depressed. AI will say, keep practicing. I will say, as a human teacher, please don't be depressed, motivate yourself. Let me motivate you by saying, everybody can learn. These things no machine can tell you. So, as of now, we have human teachers. As of now, I'm trying to give you some ideas, but what I want is to reach many of you. Now, out of the 90 or 95 people who are here today, how many of you have seen all the videos which I have uploaded in 1 year? I know a few names which they have seen all the videos. I won't tell you those names, but I know them. Now, they also comment regularly, or they tell me regularly that they watch every day. Most of the people who watch these videos watch only one video per channel. Now, if you watch one video, you cannot improve anything. Today, you watch this channel. Tomorrow, you watch another channel. Day after tomorrow, you watch another channel. In this way, you keep searching, but you don't zero in on any channel. I have told you that, I have teaching 45, 46 years now with the end of this year, 46 years of teaching experience. So, from all this experience, I have seen thousands and lakhs of students face to face, not online, because online was only after 2020. But right from the beginning of my career, I have met people who, when I was 22 years old, my student was 82 years old. So I had all kinds of students, different adult learners, young learners, students who were in the plus two level, students who were doing PhD and MPhil and MA. So from the youngest to the oldest, I still go for lectures to schools. Therefore, I know what students are looking for. And that is how I'm preparing the videos. These videos should help you. But to help you, you have to help yourself. There is a very interesting saying in English: God helps those who help themselves. We say, please, God, give me everything I want. I won't do anything. I will sit in my room and relax. You bring and give me. So there is the saying: God helps those who help themselves. So if you help yourself, if you choose one video per day, and if you surely send a comment, send a comment by saying, I learned from this video, and then you say what you learned. Good morning, madam. How are you, madam? This video is wonderful, madam. This does not help you to improve your English. You want to speak good English, then start by thinking and writing those comments. Then read the comment and the answer loudly when I have answered your comment. When you go to a video, look at the description. If you click on the title of the video, you will find a description is given. I'm giving you in good English a description of the video. Can you read that loudly? As soon as you watch the video, read the description, or first read the description and then watch the video. You are reading, you are listening, you're speaking, and when you comment, you're writing. These are the four skills. Together, they make you speak well. Speaking is not only 100% of communication. Speaking is only 25% of communication. The remaining 75 are listening, reading, writing, everything I'm giving you in this classroom. I'm working hard in my old age only for all of you. Today we have close to 100 participants, which makes me very happy. But I have attended online sessions where there were 500, 1,000 sometimes. A single college or a group of colleges, a single, state which collects many colleges and puts together. So in my own channel, where there are 90,000 members, we don't have even 1,000 for a live chat. That is what we require. If you tell people that you have a problem, and that problem is speaking or writing or English, correct English or good vocabulary, then don't get worried. Your worry should be that how I should practice, what I should practice. If your English problem is because you have no practice, then practice more. If your English problem is because you make mistakes, learn some grammar. If you run out of words when you start speaking, learn some vocabulary. Every video is there on the channel, and many, many videos are coming up. Every day I record a video at least. So all those will uh, you will be able to watch sooner or later. Those of you who want to learn very quickly, somebody said, I want to learn quickly. I can't wait for 45 classes of a special member. If you want to learn quickly, spend 5 to 10 hours per day, like you prepare for a competitive exam. You spend 10 hours with English, within a few weeks, your English will be very good. How to teach, somebody has said, Mat Pillar has said, detailed video about presentation in front of a class. There is already a video on presentation skills. Watch that, and then you ask me the question in that video if you have further questions. Uh, we have a, one of our participants who's a very regular participant and comments also very regularly from Sri Lanka, Gamini Kumara. Thank you for saying, that these lectures should be shown to schools. I'm sure you must have spread the word in Sri Lanka because we have a huge number of Sri Lankans on the channel now. I must say thank you to you personally. My mother tongue is Bengali. I speak Telugu, Bengali, Hindi, Urdu, and English. So don't get worried. Which language is mine? Every Indian language is mine. Every language of the world is mine because no language is better than any other language. Please remember. Now we have a comment from Padmaja where she's watching since 6 months. I like the story of Savitri, very good. Like that, you can also think of speaking about stories. We have so many stories. If you want, I can make some more videos on very interesting stories which we have in our own tradition. I have made life stories many, starting from Abraham Lincoln, who was the president of the US, to Swami Vivekananda, then B.R. Ambedkar ji, then we have Abdul Kalam ji, we have Dr. Radhakrishnan. Now we have Mahatma Gandhi's birthday coming up on 2nd of October, where you will find a video on Mahatma Gandhi also. Somebody sent me a video by looking at what I had said on Teachers' Day. He spoke in his college. I felt very happy that such people are also there who are using this to speak. Lakshmi wants to speak continuously. Now start increasing your time. First, you speak for 2 minutes, 5 sentences or 10 sentences. Next day, you speak 15 sentences. Then you speak 20 sentences. First, think of the idea in your mind. Put all the ideas in your mind in English. If you want, initially write down the ideas. Start by reading it. Read it 2 times in front of a mirror or a camera. Then keep the paper and try to speak without the paper. If you do this practice, you will find that starting from 2 minutes, within a month, you can speak at least for 15 minutes continuously. Please try and then let me know whether you succeed. I want feedback always. The feedback should come to me by saying whatever you say is useful or whatever you say is not useful. Please don't feel bad to tell me it is not useful. Then I will tell you some other method, or I will tell you if you're making some mistake in the ideas which I gave you. Uh, I'm giving videos on grammar, Ayush Sharma, where you have to watch all the verb videos. You don't require special video on causative or predicate. You have asked it in comments also. Today you're live. I feel very happy that I'm able to answer you live. Please remember that all those are self-contained video. If you look at those videos, if you watch them 10 times each, you will find that everything which you are asking is already covered. I'm trying to make simpler videos of verbs because there are many beginners who wanted it. So let me finish those. Then I will come to causative verbs sometimes. Okay, whenever I find time. If you like the videos on great personalities, please wait. I plan to make many of them. Uh, English, uh, the language which I'm using there will teach you vocabulary. I'm reading out, it will teach you grammar, pronunciation, and it will, because the text is on the screen, you learn spelling and punctuation. Therefore, don't forget to learn all this. Uh, LSRW skills are already there. There is a video on, there are many videos on listening. Speaking, there are endless videos. Speak fluently, speak confidently, speak accurately, how to practice speaking. Please watch all those videos. Reading also video is there. And comprehension, reading comprehension video is there. You also have a video, many videos on writing, paragraph writing, letter writing, email, essay writing. All these are already there. All I want you to do is watch the videos already there. It is not like a newspaper. Nobody reads yesterday's newspaper today. But these videos are not like that. What lecture I gave 10 years, 12 years, 15 years back, those lectures on other people's channels still get views. People are still watching it after 15 years. Therefore, there is no limit to watching them. The videos are there. All you have to do is search. I showed you on the screen how on top you will find, once you go to the channel, you will find there is one called home, there is one called video, there is one called podcast, there is one called playlist, there is one called live, and there is one called posts. When I give a post, only 200, 300 people see it because you have to keep the notification of the channel on. Then, whatever I do, whatever I say, the notification comes to your mobile by saying, on this channel, this is happening. Now, I'm very happy that you liked, marriage proposal. That video doesn't have much viewership, but it's interesting because that's the kind of story that is happening around us all the time. Young boys and girls who are of marriageable age, how do they get to meet each other? How do they decide that they want to spend their life together? These are all interesting things. There's another conversation on mango, which I made in summer because everybody loves eating mango. If you go to other countries, they say, oh, your fruit. Sometimes they pronounce it as bingo. I heard people saying, bingo, bingo is a yellow, sweet yellow fruit. I said, it's not bingo, it is mango. So, in this way, all these videos are there, conversation videos, because many of you wanted conversation videos. You can watch all these to improve your speaking. The idea is how to improve your speaking. Okay, now we have another comment where it says that, many people cannot write their comments correctly. Obviously, that's why they've joined an English channel. If we already know, then we don't join. Some of you, like, you are interested, so you are joining. That's good. Some English teachers are there on the channel. They want to benefit. As I told you, we all learn. In spite of teaching for so long, in spite of spending my entire life with English, I cannot say I'm perfect in English. We always learn some more. And the best place we learn from is our students. So if students make mistakes, it tells me that this item of grammar the student hasn't understood. Then, if they write comments and if I get a chance to correct it, or I tell them that the best way is to correct yourself. If you find that you are making grammatical mistakes, because nobody is there, even a small baby, when it makes mistakes, it knows. We don't know what is the mistake, but we know mistake is there. Therefore, try correcting your own mistakes. Sanjay, I'm also happy that you joined. Uh, Usha, please find 5 videos on tenses already there. They are called lexical verb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you search in the channel, you will get great detail about verbs and the tenses. All 12 tenses are given in great detail. So please search and watch and let me know if you need something else. Once you watch those, then you can tell me. Yes, I feel very happy that Surya's Beads World says that, regular feedback is very important. Yes, your students also, if they give you feedback. Otherwise, we never know. Teachers blindly teach, close my eyes and go on teaching what I want. But is that useful? It's not useful to you. I'm not teaching myself. I'm teaching somebody, and it should be beneficial to that somebody. That is the attitude of the teacher. So if some student gets up and says, I cannot understand what you're saying, I must change my style of teaching so that that student also understands. All have understood, one hasn't understood. My duty is to that one also. We have to uh, do it. Padmaja, new vocabulary is learnt when we constantly practice one or two words which we already know but we don't use. I have given two live sessions for special members. Both of them are on vocabulary. Please watch those first. Both are live sessions. These are live sessions only for special members, but they are available later on the channel in the column called live. You go up there, you find live, you say it and see members special members uh, video live session. You will get ideas about how to improve your vocabulary. There are many videos on vocabulary. Take a few words, not new words, a few words which you have at the back of your mind but which doesn't come to you when you speak. That is the way. If you practice those few words hundreds of times, they will come to you when you speak. You will never forget them. That you have to do it. Saswati is in regular touch. She says that now I'm speaking with me alone. That is excellent. You are a model for others to learn. Please take her as the model and start practicing alone if you have no friends. Somebody told me, I live in a village, nobody speaks English. Good. You speak to yourself first, then speak to all the others in English till your entire village takes you as the English teacher and learns English. English is needed for our career. For our culture, our mother tongue is very good. But our mother tongue might not get us career benefits. Therefore, we learn English. If you ask me whether I love English more than my mother tongue, I will say certainly I don't. But I teach English, I study English, I read English, I do everything in English. Okay? Uh, Now we let us go to the others. What we have some primary members. Let us welcome them. All the members are welcome. We shall have some sessions for primary and special members. We will have some sessions only for special members. We will have some sessions for everybody, non-members, because somebody was telling me that it's difficult to pay. I cannot pay. No problem, don't worry. These videos are available to you also if you don't pay. Those who can pay, pay, because YouTube also needs some revenue. The channel growth also needs some revenue. Everything needs, spending. That is why this is there. But that is not the only way to learn English. Even if you pay a huge amount of money, you might not learn the language. Even if you pay nothing except your time, your energy, your motivation and effort, you might learn excellent English. So that has nothing to do with it. But for special members, I have a structured course. That is a structured course which will teach you everything perfectly, not half heartedly. So, therefore, you have to use it. Deepak Kumar Sharma, certainly you can speak English. All you have to do is to practice. The more you practice, the better you become. You have to go on trying. If one day you will start giving lectures, then you will tell me that I learned so well that I can give an entire lecture in English today. I have thousands and thousands of students who couldn't understand one word of English, and they started working in multinational companies where nothing other than English is spoken, and they became higher and higher. They reached the maximum level of their careers. So, all of us can learn. God has given us such a powerful supercomputer. We call it brain. This is a supercomputer. Anybody can learn anything. English is not the only thing you can learn. You can learn everything which you want to learn. Don't worry, Radha Shekhar. You will keep practicing to learn. You have written many comments also. I feel happy that you are here today. Please continue to practice. Don't give up practicing. First, practice with yourself. Then you won't feel that you are not able to speak to others. Listen more to English. Then, if two people are speaking, you can understand better. All these, if you keep doing, as I am telling you in each of the videos, you will be able to practice. But if you just listen and not practice, not do what I tell you, it is not going to help. It's like going to a doctor. The doctor gives you the medicines. You look at the prescription, but you don't buy the medicines. You don't take the medicines. Then you don't get cured. We have to do something ourselves. And that something is what I'm only showing you the path for doing. Please remember that. I'm not able to help you to speak. If I go on practicing, only my English becomes better. Your English becomes better when you practice. Therefore, please remember. Uh, Okay, very happy to know. Um, Abdul has given an excellent comment that classroom C is not capital. I will get it checked. Okay, my technology is zero. I know only English. I don't know any technology. Therefore, I need to get it checked. Suman also, can I speak English? You can. You have to put in an effort. Watch the videos on speaking. First, watch the shadowing videos. Radha and Suman and all, watch that playlist which is called shadowing. Read each sentence loudly along with me. You will find that within 2-3 days, you are able to speak something, at least a little. You don't have to wait for a month or 15 days or anything. Please do it honestly. There is an entire playlist called shadowing. For all of you who have doubts about speaking, go immediately to that. Now, English is a language, not, we don't say a knowledge, not only knowledge, you can say. We need some knowledge because English is not our language. Those people who learn English as their mother tongue don't really need to have much knowledge of the language because they learn it naturally, like our mother tongue. I learned my mother tongue without going to school or college. I learned it at home from my parents and grandparents. But I know how to read, write, speak, listen, everything. Only learnt at home, not through a course. That is the natural process. So we need some knowledge because it's a second language. But we need, of course, it's a language, therefore, we need to practice it. Knowledge is not enough. If you have excellent grammar, you can't speak a single sentence. That also is possible. Now we have, uh, comment uh, by, I must say thanks to Gamini Kumara. You are very nice to me, very kind. I feel happy with all the support which all of you, thousands and thousands of you are giving, because for a teacher there is only one reward, and that is the happiness of the student, the happiness of the participant. If all of you are happy, then that is wonderful. We've spent an hour together. I'm sure all of you are tired also. I'm also tired. My throat is completely gone. Uh, Go on practicing, then you will get better. All my best wishes are with you. Raghav Reddy Garu, I cannot give blessings. Only God gives blessings. I give you all my best wishes. Every one of you is very special to me. Nobody is there who is extra special. I have great affection for each one of you. Therefore, uh, you know, none of you should feel that I have something special for somebody else. I'm happy that all of you who have improved through impact, that is what I was told. For 10 years, I would go to impact every program. Then I found their behavior had changed, so I could not continue to go there. Now I'm happy that all of you are benefiting from those videos. Anuradha says, nouns, pronouns, verb, how to make sentences. Now, look at each video where one sentence is there on one slide. Then the slide changes, one more sentence comes. These are called shadowing. The lives of great people also are videos like that. So, inspiring lives, shadowing, go to that. Look at the sentence structure. Practice that sentence structure with different words. Anuradha, you will be able to do excellently. Deepak, new vocabulary is there. There is one simple words and tough words. That vocabulary video you see, you will find so many new words, new vocabulary. Practice each of them, you will get better. I'm happy that Suman is saying, listen everything. You should say, listen to everything. Whenever you get a chance, listen to English. That way, you will improve. So, all of you, I wish you all the best. I hope you had a fruitful session. I hope you will be able to share all the videos which I'm uploading with people who really want to learn but don't know how to learn. I'll tell you a small story before I end. This is a story of the great saint Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. One man wanted to dig a well. In those days, there were no pumps and all, there were no machinery. So he started digging a well for drinking water. As he was drinking, somebody came and told him, "Oh, this well, this place, no well at all." Then he said, "Okay, where should I go?" He said, "Go to that point." He started digging there. After digging for some time, somebody came and said, "Arey, don't dig here. They're full of rocks. Go to that 1 mile away." He went and started digging again. Whole day, people started coming and telling him, dig here, dig there. He dug many, many miles of earth, but not in one place. 1 feet here, 2 feet there, 5 feet there, like that. At the end of the day, he had no water. Suppose he had dug that much in one place, he would have got sweet drinking water. So, what does the story teach us? It teaches us to be firm and committed. Suppose you have come to this channel, then you stick to it. Watching one video and going away is of no use. You need to watch everything. That is the message I wanted to give you. And with that, let us come to an end of the session. I give my best wishes, my namaste to all of you. A very good evening. Now we can say good night because that means goodbye. We can't start. 8 o'clock, you might think, is night, but starting, we cannot say good night. We have to say good evening, even if it is 11 o'clock in the night. So now I can say good night. So thank you for attending, all of you. I hope you had an enjoyable session. Yes, Kasturi, listening to music helps. I've given an entire video on how English music, I have given you the names of the songs also. Go to YouTube and listen to those songs 10 times. The script is also available on Google. Read it and listen to it, then start singing. All of you will sing excellent English songs. That's the way to improve language. I'm happy that all of you liked it. I'm thankful for all your thanks. Now I will end the session. Wish you all the best. Keep waiting for new videos. Keep watching old videos. Those who can afford can become special members or primary members. Those who are already members, I thank them. And those who are on the channel as subscribers, you are most welcome. Good night.